Defiant Iranian president not only denied his country was building nuclear weapons, he pointed the finger squarely at the United States for continuing the nuclear threat.
Regrettably, the United States has not only used nuclear weapons, but also continues to threaten the use of such weapons against other countries, including my country.
Mahmoud Ahmadinejad's speech prompting the U.S. delegation to walk out of the room. It didn't silence Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, though, who fired back in a speech just moments ago.
The vast majority of states are living up to their non-proliferation obligations, but a few outliers have demonstrated a determination to violate the rules and defy the international community. Rules must be binding. Violations must be punished. Words must mean something. And the world must stand together to prevent the spread of these weapons.
Joining us now is Reza Kahlili, who went undercover with the CIA into the Revolutionary Guard. Let me repeat that. He is the author of a book called A Time to Betray. We have disguised Reza's voice and face to protect his identity. He is a former intelligence agent for the CIA who actually enlisted and served inside of the Revolutionary Guard. Reza, what is your understanding of the intention day to day of the Iranian government?
Well, they intend to deceive the Western world, buy time, and proceed with the nuclear bomb project. I mean, Ahmadinejad should be the last person to preach us about freedom, democracy, and disarmament. Look how the Islamic regime is treating the Iranian people, stoning women to death, lashing women for not adhering to hijab, torturing, raping, executing, and hanging the opposition, boys and girls from cranes, and they are the main cause of proliferation of arms into Hamas, Hezbollah, Islamic Jihad, and Syria, and they are pursuing the nuclear bomb project.
How much are they a source of arms that also flows into Afghanistan?
Ahmad Vahidi, the current defense minister of the Islamic regime, is on the Interpol most wanted list. He has close ties with Al-Qaeda, and he's the main source of proliferation of arms into Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and Hezbollah, and they provide training camps, and the Revolutionary Guards are in charge of doing that mission.
And what is your sense of the size and strength of the Revolutionary Guard?
But the Revolutionary Guards are much more stronger now than they were in the 80s and 90s. Now they've got missiles that could reach all U.S. bases in the Middle East, part of Europe, and they're moving ahead with their missile delivery program to cover all of Europe. It's a parallel project, the nuclear bomb and the missile delivery system.
And how much of a variable in all of this is oil prices and China's purchase of oil from Iran and Iran's enrichment and budgeting as a result of the fact that oil prices continue to be high, and the Americans obviously happy to buy foreign oil as well?
Well, here is their strategy. Once they become nuclear armed, they're going to become untouchable. And they're going to be sitting on over 50% of the world's energy, gas and oil. And they're going to be taking the world hostage many times over. So it's going to be horrific, both on the proliferation and on the economy side of it, if they become nuclear armed. And this is very dangerous.
What do you see as the most rational strategic plan to intervene?
Well, every U.S. administration has made the mistake of trying to appease them and to negotiate. Right now, we are at the point that they're very close in obtaining the bomb, and it's essential that we take drastic actions. These watered-down resolutions of UN is not going to do anything. Negotiation and sanctions are going to fail. We've got to come along with our European allies and cut all diplomatic ties, cut shipping lines, airlines, throw out all the embassies and diplomats and all associates of the government who are agents all over Europe, and really put the pressure on them. And we'll see that there'll be crack, and the Iranian people will see that we are supporting their aspirations for freedom, and you know, they will be emboldened to overthrow this government.
Last question: how much do we need China and Russia's cooperation with any sort of global sanction initiative in order to yield the effect you just described?
Well, they're not going to see eye to eye. I mean, why would Russia and China see eye to eye? I mean, they've been helping this regime ever since its establishment. I think that this hope that they're going to come along and put the pressure really on Iran, it's an illusion. They're going to agree to some watered-down resolution. We have to take action with our allies in Europe.
Reza, thank you so much for the conversation today, not to mention, and more importantly, the information that you've clearly risked your life for and still do risk your life to acquire for us. Reza Kahlili, again, the book, I don't know the title of the book because I can't see it in front of me, Reza, and I apologize. Where is this? Where's the book title anyway? I don't have
A Time to Betray.
A Time to Betray is the name of the book. I apologize, Reza. There it is. Reza Kahlili.